Today we are having a fun one because we are going to design together some Instagram posts templates for a coffee shop. We are going to use the branding from A to Z we did a couple of weeks ago about Uga Coffee & Co. And we're going to make Instagram posts into Adobe Illustrator. Then we will bring those designs into Adobe Creative Cloud Express and we will figure it out how the customer can edit the template, how we're going to send the link to the customer and all of that. So that's going to be fun. You will follow along my process. I usually do this on Canva for those who don't know how to use Adobe XD, and now that Adobe Creative Cloud Express is out there, I thought it would be nice to try this new tool and see if my customer will be happy with this tool. The client need a quote post, brand post, product posts. All right, let's get started. Let's get into the design. Illustrator first. Design on Adobe Illustrator is complete, so now we are going to export some assets to reproduce this on Adobe Express. There's a lot of things that I need to figure out in Adobe Creative Cloud Express and all of the maybe masking slash shapes in it, so we're going to see if it's doable to do the things for the client to actually, put his own images. I know it's really easy to do in Canva, so we'll see if it's something that it's totally doable Adobe CC Express. So first I'm going to export some assets from here. So I go into this little asset export. If you don't have it, you can always go into Windows and Assets, export, and you will open this window. So here the only thing that you have to do is just bring whatever shape. So let's bring this one and you drop it here. All right, so you have assets 1, bring that one there, that's another color. Assets 2, you can bring those 2. So you can keep doing this until you bring all your assets. So now I'm going to select all of them. So can select all of them. I export in PNG at 300 ppi. So I need to create 3 templates. So I am into Adobe Creative Cloud Express. I'm going to do the plus and I'm going to do Instagram post. Here I am. And now I can go probably into photos and upload my own stuff. My question is, can we add placeholders on these for the clients use it? I don't know. So we're going to upload photo first and we're going to bring all of those. So can I just, no, I have to do one by one. Okay, I have to choose wisely what I want to do first. So I'm going to bring this one, I'm going to resize it, and I'm going to bring something else. Well, I guess I can share a library with my client. If I create a library, I can share libraries. So that would be it. Like if I want to share with my client like HTC or whatever, and they can have their own. I think this is doable. So see, they have access to stuff from the library, so they can drag and drop things. So I'm like, why not? Or I can send all the asset to them and they can upload it on their own. Let's upload another asset, and let's do this one first. Here you go, size it. So basically I'm going to do exactly what I've done into Adobe Illustrator, but I'm going to do it here for my client to have access to it and modify it if he wants. So if I click on it, this is stuff that I can do. They can blur it, they can change some things, they can change the saturation if they want. They can add a filter and so change some colors, so that's pretty cool. So they can change the color of the shape. So I can add whatever shape and later on they can change the color of the shape. So that's awesome. That I didn't know. So that's amazing. You can also do multiply and all of that, so that's good. So if they go into filters, they can change the color of that shape. So that's great, that's what we want. Then we're gonna add another shape, the shape that we put above this one. So it's this one. I wanna make sure it's in the middle of my Canva. And I wanna make sure this one is also in the middle of my Canva and above it, but not entirely covering all. This is what we've done. And same, they can click on either of those and change the colors. That's awesome. Now I need a reorder. So you remember in my design, those are in between those two shapes. So I'm gonna do here, layer orders, and I'm gonna bring this down, and it's in the middle again. That's great, really easy for the client. I'm gonna add my other one. And so now we're gonna add text directly there so they can change it. They'll be able to change the image. So if I click on the image, they can change it at any time. So that's great. They can delete it and put another image, but always use this and change the color through the brand, you know what I mean? And they can also change the text. So we're gonna add your text and we're going to put it here. Going to make sure it's aligned center, and we're going to double click on it. Goes here, font, which is Poppins. So let's see what's the difference between these two. Pretty similar, so I really like that. So now the client is able to change the picture, the color of those, if they want to do it blue or brown from the other color of the brand. Always have their logo here, always have the coffee there, and change the quote over here. So that's one of them. So now let's say I want to send it to him. So I guess I can do share, and I can open in mobile apps, so I can QR. So if I take my phone and I open the camera, I can scan it and open in the app, so that's really nice. I can send to a Google Drive, I can make a template out of it. So let's do this and see, or I can invite for people to collaborate and edit it. So let's make a template, see what it tells us. We will copy this project into your library. You and anyone who has access to the library will be able to start a new project from this template. So that's good. Otherwise, we can just send these. Let's see. I do share and invite to collab to edit, and you can only people with edit text I can open with this link. People who don't have edit right can request access. Great. So I can do copy link, and I'm gonna open it there. So I'm gonna do, okay, it is the login to my Creative Cloud Express. So either you log in with your Adobe ID, or you can log in with Google, with your email, and you will be able to make changes. And that's really, really cool. Now for the other template that I've created in Adobe Illustrator, and that I want my customer to be able to update on Adobe CC Express. If we go there and we add a new project, so we're gonna do Instagram post again, for the one with just an image of whatever product or branding or the front of the store or whatever, I can just go into photos and I can just add whatever photo, and then I'm gonna do crop and shape, and I want a square, and I'm gonna do this and do okay, and I'm just going to fill up the entire space. That's my shape, and now every time I'm going to click on it, I can do replace, and I can replace it with whatever image. It's always going to be that square, so that's really, really cool. Oh, I added more than one image. Click on it again to replace and choose whatever picture. So if we're going to upload a picture, we had one of these, this one. I'm gonna do open, and that's going to replace it for me. So that's really cool. They will be able to do that. It's kind of like a placeholder. Gonna do a new project again, Instagram post. And for this one, the last one, we have a background and more text and this kind of weird placeholder. So I know that I cannot do the shape that I want, and that kind of bother me. I will say that's really the downside of it, that you're not able to do like a clipping mask, or at least not yet, or at least I do not know how to do it here, but I've been looking around and I'm not sure you can do it. But for the background here, I will just add a simple color. So I'm gonna do here and I will choose the color of my brand, and if I want to add an image, I will have to do the same. I will have to add a photo, so I'm gonna say that one, and I will have to make a shape. So I'm gonna click on this, I'm gonna do crop. I want like a story size, but like maybe this round thing. I cannot modify it more than that, so I will do okay, I want this. Then I will resize it how I want it and where I want it. So let's say over here. Even so, this is not completely what we've done because we're not able to do better than this. Put it here, and then all you have to do is replace and change with the picture you want, and that will change it as well. You can after that rotate it. You can pretty much do however you'd like. Photos and upload photo, and so go on. Okay guys, so here is my thought. I think for my clients that really love to have a deep design Instagram post, I will still use Canva because I think it's more flexible. There's more things that you can do within the tool, even with the free version. I think if Adobe bring more tools like clipping mask, the ability to add more shapes, to add more elements and frames, that would be a really cool tool because of the library and the fact that you can share things with your customers easily. However, right now it's really basic, and unless I really do basic design, it's gonna be harder for the customer to edit and change things around. So that's my thoughts. That's how I feel about it right now. I think I also need to go more deeply into it, but yet I found some difficulties after using tools like Canva. I do feel like if you're not familiar with Canva, you can figure out some stuff out on Adobe Creative Cloud Express, but when you're used to a tool and you try to do something and they still not let you do that in the app, it's still not happening. It's frustrating. But anyways, I hope it was enjoyable for you. I hope you learned some stuff today anyways. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, take care.